This man is the craziest, most insecure nut ass I ever did experience. Questioning me about every male friend I have, everywhere I go, what I do. Then we go to the game, right? Once the game start, oh baby, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I sorry. I was carrying on. Because he crazy.
I am tired today. Too tired, in fact, to make some stranger's boring ass TikTok story funny to y'all. So y'all could get a rare treat. I could tell you all a story time from my life. And hope, please, Lord God. Let me just say this. The man who is the subject of this story, understand this. If you happen to watch this, they don't know who you are. They don't know the story is about you. I am not revealing your identity. So please, for the love of God, don't expose yourself. So, please, hush your mouth. Just let me get this little funny off. Don't expose yourself and get yourself shamed. Just resist the urge. Don't hear the story and go, oh, you talking about. Yes, you know I talking about you. You know I talking about you. But they don't know I talking about you. So fucking hush. Sit small, and it'll be all right. In fact, you could just turn the video off. You happen to come by there. Now that I've gotten that out of the way. I'm married now, so I don't date anybody. But if I were a single woman, I would be telling you all why I don't date actors, why I don't date actors no more. One time, years ago, this actor DM'd me that happened to be like a child star from a show that I watched when I was a kid that I loved. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I had a big crush on him when I was a kid. Would I like him out in the wild as an adult? No. But child me loved him. So I was like, oh, you gotta do it for Kid me. Gotta do it for, you know what I mean? Gotta do it for my child self. So he DMs me and we start talking. We only talked for a few days. I need y'all to understand. We only talked for a few days before this. This is something that I have realized. Oh Lord, I hated dating actors, but it was always the pits. Because first of all, I've only dated actors a couple of times off the top of the dome. I've talked to a few actors, and every time I'd be like, Lord, release me from these ghetto shackles. Because it's one of two things. Actually, it's one of three things. It's usually two of three things, okay? I remember one time I pulled this actor, who I thought was so fine. I literally was like, this man was like the nigga I thought was so fine on the TV. And I tell my friends I was going to some event. I got invited to some event that he was gonna be at. And I was like, oh, I could pull him. And my friend laughed like, girl, you laughing about? I said I could pull him. And did. But what I quickly realized is, damn, this nigga really could act because I don't like him. I like the character. I do not like the real man. That's one of the three things it could be. The other two things it is be, you'll be surprised. Every time an actor has followed me online and liked me, I always expect that they won't be weird and parasocial because they're an actor. So they understand what it's like to have fans or people assume they know them and stop moving with them like they know them. But every time an actor has been somebody that follow me on social media and then start trying to talk to me romantically, them niggas just go to 0 to 500. The first conversation, they think we go together, we in love, because they already had their perception of you from following you in XYZ.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
And then the third situation is anyway, let me say the third situation because let me don't trigger this man and tell him this story. Anyway, I was talking to this nigga for a couple of days.
He's so jealous and possessive, and he been carrying on for 3 days, getting on my effing fucking nerve. Questioning me about every male friend I have, everywhere I go, what I do. Oh, why do you go out at night with male friends? Why do you go to dinner that's too intimate with male friends? All kind of Me and this man, I'm we've been talking for a week. I have not fucked you. I have not kissed you. Why are you so possessive and crazy? He claiming me to every fucking buddy. He all at the thing telling Tracy Morgan and them that this my lady. That's you keep telling these people that. And then you want to put me on who tell you that?
And immediately, we had a date. He invited me to go to a courtside Knicks game. All right, because it is relevant that it's a Knicks game, and I can tell you why. But the night before the Knicks game, I went to dinner with one of my friends, my guy friend Popo. We are regular lunch dinner buddies. I gotta go dinner with my friend. You wanna tell me why this man who I don't know from Adam, who I just started talking to for a few days, we about to go on the first date, was hot, on the phone with me, mad, talking about. Not only talking to me about how, I'm supposed to be out late at night, doing dinners with men or something. Then he say some silly shit to me and trying to like make it make sense and trying to rationalize it on the phone. Let me tell you, this man basically say something like, oh, he's a celebrity or he's a star or something, or I can't move in a particular way, some kind of shit. I say I know the man. He was a child star. Okay, that's what I say. I say I know him from something I was watching as a child, and I like him, and I did like him as a kid. Now, that's an entirely different thing from him having been a celebrity at the time of when me and him was talking, right? So I'm like, fuck is this nigga talking about? So anyway, we have the date to go to the next game. Now let me just make sure y'all know this. I don't give a fuck about no sports. Nobody's courtside. I'm not a very materialistic daughter like you. I'm not a woman who could be like, a girl courtside, or it's courtside ticket. Okay, no, okay, like, but you taking me on a date, cool, XYZ. I go on. I remember I had to go get my hair too. I had to just go get my hair to just go finish getting my faux locks do that day. Get my little outfit, and that was cute. I could find a picture that Eric put up on the screen of like what I had on when I get there. Now, let me let y'all know this. If y'all don't know this, I don't know where y'all been. Y'all need to go zoom in on the avatar of this channel. But your girl is be fried, okay? I smoke, okay, and I don't smoke a little bit. No, not no little piece of smoking. I am a smoker, okay? I smoking from the sun come up till it go down. Me, I's a big fucking cheaper, okay? And if I go into a basketball game, nigga, I just smoking even more than usual. Cause what the fuck a basketball game have to do with me? I go into this game, Knicks courtside. I couldn't tell you who they. No, I lied. I know they was playing. They was playing the Celtics. I remember because I was like, oh, that's Jason Tatum, eh? But anyway, I arrive at the date for us to go into this thing. There was some room for like celebrities or something that you go sit in before the game. So I end there with him. When I tell y'all this man sitting across from me, heated, hot, mad, like visibly fuming. Mind you, I chilling, right? So he was like, I wish I would have remembered the exact order of how he was saying things. And I need y'all to understand, like, this man mad, and I 5 blunts in. So I'm like, he mad, like I can't even process. Like he hot, and I'm not even like getting upset that he's hot. So first he said to me, I trying to remember if he asked me first why the fuck, if he was first mad that my shoes was green.
What?
My heels that I was wearing was green, lime green, not Celtic green. My shoes was, or my shoes and my pants or something was green, was like olive green. He was hot about that. But then the first thing he was mad about, oh, I gave you a compliment and you didn't even say nothing. I was like, huh? Am I fried, right? I was like, what? And he was like, when you got out of the car, I told you that you look nice. And I was like, oh, okay, my bad, I didn't hear you, thanks. And he was like, oh, you so arrogant, like you don't have to appreciate a compliment. Like people ain't gonna just give you compliments. Which I was like, people must even give you compliments. Plenty people can give me compliments. I was like, 5 niggas that tell me I look good on the way here. What you mean? You killed him. Right? So I said at this man like, he done sizzling hot because apparently I ain't say thank you at the car, right? So he starts like continuing to like argue about the fact that I didn't say thank you. And I said, I did not hear you. I am fried. Can't you see that? And he was like, oh, you think because you hide that's an excuse. Yeah, like, yeah, the fuck I do, nigga. I cannot hear you. Like, I literally can't hear you. I spoken that loud. I didn't hear you say nothing. But again, I want you to know he getting mad. Under normal circumstances, if I wasn't so fucking high in the clouds, if I had sat down and a man started carrying on me, gotta say, so. Don't fucking play with me, right? But I'm fried. Not only am I fried, and this man's trying to cuss me out, Michael J. Fox is literally fucking 5 feet away. He had a table 5 feet away. So I'm like, listen, I dead fried, but I ain't fried enough to not know that I don't care to have this nigga moment in front of Michael J. Fox. Like, if we could maybe relax. So then he said, and why are your shoes green? Why are your shoes green? I mean, like, he literally was like doing this in his seat, like he mad, like he's stomping to himself. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga? Like, oh my God. I was like, why are your shoes green? I'm like, I know they look good. You ain't see my, like, what are we on? I tell you, they give us food at the table, and this man is like sitting at the table doing this to me. Like you don't want somebody stomping, fidgeting, and I over here fried, chilling, like, I'm like, I looking at the time, like when this game is supposed to whatever be and stuff. And I say to him, so I lean forward and I trying to be nice and pleasant, you know. Like I trying to be pleasant. Like, and he complaining about me being high. But me being high is the only reason that he ain't get cursed the fuck, like he ain't get cursed the fuck out. It's my highness that's making me pleasant, ungrateful nigga. So I say I lean forward. I remember, like, I text my friend, I text my best friend here, like, girl, I'll never see this nigga again. Like, I'll never talk to this nigga no more. Date wasn't even like, I'm telling you, game and style. We ain't going to go sit in our seats yet. We just in this little celebrity room or whatever, sitting at this little corner. So I finally lean forward and I say, because he's so mad. He was like, oh, you ruined the game for me. Da, 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 da. I ruined the game for him because my shoes green and I ain't hear him say I look good outside. So I lean forward, nice, and I say, hey, I see that I'm upsetting you for whatever reason. Do you want me to just like leave before the game starts so it don't like, you know, ruin it for you? And he was like, no, you're not gonna fucking embarrass me. You're not gonna embarrass me. I've already like given you tickets or whatever. You're not gonna embarrass me. Okay. So I say, cool. The next thing you know, like he's sitting at this table, like with me mad, angry at me. And then he leaves me at the table, gets up and leaves the table to go over to Tracy Morgan and to go over and go try to talk to Tracy Morgan and ASAP Ferg. When he to come back to the table and Tracy to come by, whatever the hell, like Tracy, like look at him like, you were introduced? This man ain't want to introduce me.
Fuck, man.
But Tracy Morgan, being very pleasant and nice, go on hail me, introduce himself, ASAP Ferg. They was like, oh, come over to the table. Because this man that done go get up, go sit at their table and leave me. It was very, like, listen, ridiculous. Carrying on like a real hell. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So then we finally go sit in our seats to this game. Sitting right behind me, the guy who's starring The Fault in Our Stars, right? He's sitting like diagonally across from me looking at me and he was eating some cotton candy. So I ask him, I turn around to him and I say, hey, where'd you get that? Where'd you get your cotton candy? Like, where's the food snack? And he was like, oh, we could just share it. And so he started sharing his cotton candy with me. Let me tell you all. This fucking man and fucking smoke gonna come over his ass. The minute that fucking game finished, that man get up like, he's fucking walking knees to chest, trying to fucking get out of that stadium and leave me behind. Me? Whatever. I don't care. I walk and take it like doing minding my fucking business, yeah? And I text him something nice. It's obvious we'll never be speaking or seeing each other again or whatever, but like, thanks for taking me or something like that. I said something like, you know what I mean? Just like, nigga, I'll never talk to you no more, but like, cool. Or did I say that? Or was I like, gee, I know. Because I remember seeing him speeding off, walking and I didn't care. I know I texted him something and this man responded back like, oh, because you want to be a fucking groupie. And I'm like, I want to be a groupie? I won't be a groupie. Man, give me his cotton candy and you turned up. Lord, look here.
No, before I even get home, I did text this nigga before I even get on the train. I texted him and I was like, thanks for bringing me to this game, but I guess this right here is our last communication since you didn't bother to make sure I even get home safe. And he was like, oh, my bad. I thought you was busy following Ansel like you doing some groupie shit or some shit like that. This nigga, so it's, I'm following him on some groupie. This man, well, mother sec. I say, listen here, fuck you, yeah? Fuck you, and don't talk to me. Do not talk to me. I say, I don't know where you was raised, but you was raised by fucking wolves, babe. He's so childish and goofy.
Listen. Anyway, I say all that to say, that's one of a few experiences that made it so I don't fucking date no kind of actors, okay? Not I, said the cat. If you enjoyed the video you just watched, it's your lucky day because you just found it on one of 7 channels inside my Olurinati-verse. Subscribe to Olurinati, my flagship channel, where you'll find my magnum opuses like If Pretty is a Privilege, Ugly is a Curse, How This Didn't Age Well Destroyed Media Literacy, How Men Become Aziz Ansari, and more. Subscribe to Olurinati Pop for my TV and film essays on shows like How I Met Your Mother, Sex and the City, Desperate Housewives, You, Euphoria, Insecure, and so many more. You can also join Olurinati Pop on Patreon to watch all of my YouTube videos uncensored. Subscribe to Illuminati Bites for short, serious, and nuanced commentary on whatever the internet is spiraling about. Subscribe to Olay and Chill if you're trying to laugh and chill while unpacking the latest TikTok chaos. Subscribe to Illuminati Politics for sharp breakdowns of the political moments shaping our lives right now. Subscribe to Illuminati Extras for music commentary and industry deep dives. Subscribe to any or all the channels in the Illuminati verse that speak to you, and I'll see you there. And you can also follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Threads, and Blue Sky at Illuminati. And you can also follow Illuminati Pop and Olay and Chill on Instagram and TikTok so you never miss a thing.